Okay, okay. We are live, and it's amazing how you just post a trade and then it goes exactly like that. You welcome, you welcome, you welcome. Being born, you welcome. Lobo Mati, you welcome. Yusuf Mutada, welcome. Everyone is welcome here. I just want to show you guys a bit of what I'm going to focus on this week. Most of you are still using the old platform, the MT4. I'm not saying it's bad, but you have to evolve with time. If most of you have followed me for some time, you will see that I have progressed from using MT4. Though I still refer to MT4 most of the time, but it's more better using TradingView. Okay, let's have a look. Some of you don't know how to set up this TradingView, but just a few things I need to show you, or how to use it. Some of you are able to use it, but just this is what I use. Just a few of them here, up here. Your ray, your balloon. If you want to comment, you can use this. Your bar pattern, horizontal ray, your short and long, These are the few things I use. These are the most important. How do you get them? You go here. For this one, you just click whatever you need that you want that thing to come up here. You just click here. For example, you favorite it. Once you click favorite, it goes in here. So I don't need to come and be going here every time to choose these things, So you check them one by one, like the brush. The brush is what you use, like you see here. I've already put it on my favorites. You just go here, you click it, something like this. You use it to mark your level, something like that. Then you can easily just click and delete. Click, just right click, delete. Sorry, you right click. You right click, delete. Right click, delete. Okay, that's not why we are live. Okay, why we are live is on Eurusd. How did I see that Eurusd is going to go up? And I've been holding it. I think I gave you guys a signal as well. I'm also holding it, and I believe it's going to give us more than 100 pips. Okay, I'm going to remove everything so that you see the way I see it. If you guys are seeing my screen very well, please comment below that we are seeing clearly. This is Eurusd. What I do is I easily just go to weekly. I start with weekly time frame to see where we are at the market. The most important thing is for you to understand where you are. What phase are you at in the market? Are you at the correction phase, or are you at the impulse phase? Understand these two concepts. If you don't understand where you are, you can't make a good decision. Okay, I have said earlier that I think on my YouTube video, if you've not been watching, go back and watch the video. I started talking about impulse and corrections. Okay, now looking at this on the weekly, you plot your levels. Okay, you plot your level. That's your highest high and your lowest low, the lowest of it all. But there's no point, just plot them so that you see the market clearly. Okay, you can put these are the important levels now, where market retraces and all that. So you can see it clearly now that Eurusd, we are expecting a pull. We are expecting a buy. Why did I take a buy order? Let me put it that way. Why did I take a buy on Eurusd? It's very simple. Looking at this structure, because this is the structure of the market. Most of you like using strategy. I don't call it strategy. I call it the structure of the market, how the market should be looked at. When you plot this level, you can see here clearly that this price made an impulsive leg to the upside here. Okay, this weekly. We are scaling down so you can see more clearer. We go back to daily. You click daily up there. Expand it. Don't be afraid. Expand your chart. Don't be afraid. Play with your chart to see. You can see very clear what the market did here. Sorry. Now, there was an impulsive leg to the upside here. Can see that this impulse is where you have impulse is where you have a clear move on the price. Larger price movement, that's impulse. Okay, then correction, we all know, some people call it ranging, some people call it whatever, but I call it correction. So once you have an impulsive leg like this, you must expect what? Impulsive. You must expect correction. Okay, so you can, sorry, I'm not too good on drawing, sorry, like I've said before. So you can see here there is immediately a correction. This first correction is the most important correction in the market. Just like most of you have learned about Steve Mario, whatever, level 1, level 2, level 3. Basically, you expect about 6 to 9 candles for another push to the upside, okay? But that's not what I'm trying to show you here. The main thing I'm trying to show you is that this is impulsive movement. This is a correction. What do you expect again? Impulsive movement. So when you understand how the market moves, you understand where you are and what you are expecting, okay? So if I take you on my course, you will be able to see this market naked, like I always say. So if you see here, impulsive, correction, impulsive. So imagine if you miss this leg, this impulsive leg, it's not a problem. You know that the next thing is a correction. And the first correction is always the most potent. It must play out its second leg, okay? So imagine you knowing the principle that when there is impulsive, there must be a correction. And this first correction must be, most of the time, it is a very tight correction. What am I trying to say? A tight correction is saying that it might be 6 or 9 candles before another push to the upside or downside, depending on the structure. Like you see here, it's a bullish structure, okay? It push up here, correction, it must push because it's respecting this first one here. What happened, what is going to happen here, it's a replica of what happened here. So you cannot, I know it can happen that it comes in here and then, but it won't immediately just go down. It will create a structure before it can change, okay? But if that doesn't happen, you maintain your rule, which says impulsive, correction, impulsive. This first correction is 6 to 9 candles. If you look at it on the 1 hour, it will be something like that, okay? But the candle, the number is not very important. What is important is that you understand that at this phase, you are expecting the next push to the upside. Okay, you had that, it happened. So this probably the first one, yes. And now, it's not going to always be the same, like we are seeing here, a very tight correction. Sometimes the market progress and expand, like what happened here. After this next progression, next impulsive move, what do you see here? You see a clear, it's supposed to, sorry, I'm very bad at drawing. It's supposed to be a tight correction. Can you see that? Sorry. It's supposed to be a tight correction, but it wasn't. The market decided to expand. Nothing changed. It's just an expansion. It was supposed to be like this one you saw here. The next push could have been next push to the upside, but that doesn't really matter. You must evolve with the market. If you had put a trend line here, for example, you take your trend line, you put a trend line here, you could have expected this to happen. For instance, you could have put a trend line like that. So impulsive, correction, impulsive. So it respects this trend line. That's why I don't talk about trend line. I don't talk about support. I don't talk about resistance and all that. I talk about the structure of the market. When you understand what the price is doing, you will be able to evolve with the market. Not necessarily putting in your trend line here and expecting the market to respect this trend line because you feel that this trend line is the almighty thing you must know. No, a trend line just to guide you or to make you see this price more visibly. It's not compulsory that the price must respect or must go in a straight line to respect this your trend line. No. So basically, me, I don't really for me, I don't really like having too much attention on the trend line. Okay, so people who are using trend line, they could have got confused here when the market came and progressed, behind your trend line. You are now confused. You are thinking, what did the market do? Let me explain what the market did here. When it came up here, it's supposed to respect it like it respected this place and go up. But no, the market decided to expand. This is when it shows you if you know what you are doing. Okay, this is just an expansion of this same channel that you are seeing here. Nothing has changed. The fact that it's on the consolidation phase but decide to expand, you see, instead of it going up here, it decided to expand it and form even a double bottom for you. What does a double bottom do for you? It says no matter what the market do on this particular strategy I call the kill zone, it's simple for you to evolve with the market. There's no two ways about it. The market decided to do what? Expand this same channel by doing what? Going down first, passing your trend line here, and then do what? Form a double bottom for you, which even confirms more. I don't know, 100% that look, there's going to be another movement to the upside, what you were expecting here. So you see how you evolve with the market. You are not confused. You know what the market is doing at that time in particular. Okay, so the market gave you this after expanding here. You just wait. You don't rush into any entry here. Okay, because for example, you were expecting to do what? To buy here for the next leg, for the next impulsive leg, and the market decide to break your trend line. You wait. The market will always give you a formation, either a reversal formation or a continuation formation. And as you can see here, a clear indication that look, this is a double bottom. So what you expect is what? The next move. This is the next impulsive move. And when we got up here, what happened? You are here on the next leg. What do you expect again? Another consolidation phase, which is this one here. Okay, so why you can now see the reason why I said take a buy at what? I think I said 1.2127 something. Let's see on Facebook. On Facebook there, I posted it on Facebook. I said buy it. Yes, it's here. So we're confirming these things so you see exactly how it works. I said buy Euro USD friends 1.21274. Hold the buy till Wednesday, and thank me for the gift. Right? Okay, let's continue. So that is how I saw that. Look, we are on a corrective phase again. This is another correction here. So we are expecting the next move to what? The upside. It's as simple as that. Don't let anyone confuse you. When you understand this thing, you can trade any pair that you feel like. Okay, so you can see there it was around 1 to 1 to. Okay, let's move to the smaller time frame, 4 hour, so you can see it more clearly. You just scale in so you can see it clearly. I said here buy at 2127, I think 7 something. Let me see. Yeah, 21274. Okay, so it was so obvious that it's going upward, so it's there. I can see the move is already there. I think it's on a little profit now. It's somewhere here somewhere around here. Okay, you can see the move there because on last Friday we saw this happening. It was still a confirmation of our bullish run. So where are we going to take our profits? where on this trade where you're going to take profit. The 90% rule pops in there. How do you? I've said that. I think I've talked about that before. 90% rule is that the market must feel this particular space here. You see where it is. The next one is here. The next filling is here. But in most cases, as we have seen, the market always break out. It can feel up to there, but we wouldn't be so greedy to wait, depending on how the price evolve around here. The structure we will see here. Imagine what we saw down there, like I just showed you, the double bottom. So if the market comes in here and gives us a signal, like a continuation pattern signal, we will just take our stop loss, put somewhere around here, allow it to run to the next stop. Okay, so this is how you trade. It's as simple as that. There's no two ways about it. Let's look at other pays that we can also take advantage of. Okay, if you enjoying this, I don't know. So that's basically it. I think most of you took the trade and you're in profit as we speak. There is yeah, so I don't know which other pay you guys are in, and you feel you can let me analyze it for you and see where it's going. Which pay do you think, what is the pay that you want me to look at apart from Eurusd? Eurusd is very clear. It's on a bullish run. It's going to go up to about just showing you guys now. It's going to go, definitely going to hit 1121825. Okay, that one is for sure. Okay, so when it hits there, we'll know what to do, if depending on what we see at that region. That's about, let's see how many pips is that. You guys can check how many pips is that and tell me. Dan sent a request to be in your live video. Why? What do you want to do with my live video? What's it for? So I just want to show you guys. Someone asked me and said, how did you see the Eurusd? That's how I saw it. Okay, basically that. So I'm in this live video now. I just believe that you have been able to show you something that will help you tomorrow. Thank you and God bless.